So let's see. Moving on to the Ravens with the 14th pick. Let's see how the Ravens did in the draft. All right, so with the first pick, Ravens had a lot of picks. Woo! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 picks. So they right underneath the Ravens. Miami Dolphins. So let's see how they did. All right, so they got a guard with the first pick. I'm very okay with that. They get Lamar Jackson some protection. They addressed the second pick and got an edge rusher. Very good. They got Zion Young in the second round. Okay. Third pick, wide receiver, Jacoby Lane. So they just went address with the first three picks. At value, fourth pick, they got another wide receiver in the fourth round at Elijah Sarrett. And that's good. I like it. Get Lamar Jackson some good young help, but guys that can kind of like, I think they got more so short catches, long game, basically yards after catch guys. Let's see, Matthew Hibner, tight end with the fourth pick. I like it. They lost, I can't remember his name. But they lost him, tight end. They still have Mark Andrews, so they're basically adding a second tight end. With the fifth round pick, Chandler Rivers at cornerback. With another fifth round pick, they got another tight end at Josh Kuvas. That's how you say it. They got a running back in Adam Vandal in the fifth round. I do like that. Get a compliment for Derrick Henry. Hopefully he can advance past Derrick Henry. So they got a good value pick at the fifth round for running back. Sixth round, they got a punter. That's fine. I'd rather a punter than a tight end you don't need or a quarterback that's not needed and you just want to waste the picks. They got a punter. Good job. Two seventh round picks. They got Rashawn Benny, defensive tackle, and they got a guard, even Burstein. So I would say with 11 picks, needing all offensive linemen, they got 3, technically 5 with tight ends. Excuse me. They addressed the edge rusher with the second round pick. Yeah, and they got how many defensive linemen? They got one late and they got a corner. So I'm okay. I would say the Ravens have a B draft. I like they did a decent way. They did decent. They addressed what they needed to address for this team. I do like the back-to-back receivers in the fourth round, in the third and fourth round. Again, he needs a lot of help on that offense. So I will give the Baltimore Ravens a B. Next, we have $15 Bucs. All right, Bucs with the first pick. They had edge rusher Reuben Bain. Very good. That defense is getting depleted. They have to address that. Get Vita Vea some help as well. With the second pick, they also got a linebacker, Joshua Trotter. So I do like the fact that they address defense, which is a big part of the Bucs. They need to have certain pieces on that defense, especially because of the type of defense they run at Tampa too. So I do like the fact that they addressed getting a linebacker and an edge rusher with those first 2 picks. At number 3, they got a wide receiver, Ted Hurst. I'm okay with that. They lost big Mike Evans. So it's not a replacement of Mike Evans, but it's addressing the fact that they do need another receiver. Keontae Scott with the 4th pick at cornerback, another defensive player that they do need. They addressed the defensive tackle with the 5th round. They got a guard at Billy Strout with the 5th round, which is I'm okay with, and they got a tight end, Beer Snark with the 6th round. And I'm okay with that pick because they already have Kate Otten, who they're actually going to make, I believe, more of a focal point of the offense this year. So with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 picks, I would say the Bucs have a B+ draft. I do like the way they drafted this year. I believe they addressed their needs very well. I think we could bump them up to an A. I think we could bump them up with the picks that they had. Now, one, I don't have anything negative to say about where they picked, how they picked, what person they picked. To me, they addressed what they needed at the right spot. So, yeah, I'll give the Tampa Bay Buccaneers an A. All right, number 16. We already did the Jets, so we can move on to number 17, which is the Detroit Lions. All right, at number 17. All right, so they got with the first pick, the Lions drafted Blake Miller, offensive tackle. Second pick, edge rusher Derek Moore. I do like that one. With the fourth pick, they didn't have one in the third, so they had a fourth round pick at Jimmy Rawler, linebacker. We'll see how that turns out. Fifth round pick, they got a corner at Keith Abney. Fifth round, they got a wide receiver at Kendrick Law. Sixth round, they got Skylar Gill Howard at defensive tackle. And seventh round, they got Tyree West at defensive tackle. To me, that was a bit of their need with defensive tackle and linebackers. The defense was, it's been hurt. They've been depleted in certain areas. So they kind of addressed that as well. They got another receiver and one offensive lineman. Let's see, 7 picks. Let's give the Lions a B+. Let's give the Lions a B+. Pretty decent draft. I like it. Nothing, no complaints or anything. Could have. Trying to see where. The safeties are good. Yeah, we can give them an A. Pretty decent draft. We can give the Lions an A. No complaints. Nothing wrong with where they went. Nothing I don't have anywhere they should have done this or done that. I think they addressed their needs very well. Vikings at number 18. Let's see. Vikings at number 18. All right, so with 2 incompetent quarterbacks, let's see how else the Vikings did. So with the first pick, defensive tackle Caleb Banks, which is what they do also need. They do need some defensive help. They got a linebacker with the second pick at Jake Golday. Third pick, they got a defensive tackle, Dominique Orange. Third pick, the fourth pick in the third round as well, because they have 3 picks in the third round. So the second pick in the third round was Caleb Terrain, offensive tackle. And they got a safety with the third pick in the third round, which is Jacoby Thomas. I do like their first 5 picks, actually. Pretty good. Let's see. They also got a safety. They have a full what? So they drafted a fullback in Max Brenison. I really don't know what that was for. They got a cornerback in Charles Dempson. They got a running back in Damon Clay. Okay. So they got now they got a center with the 7th pick. Vikings don't have a running game. And they decide with the 5th pick to get a fullback, and then they decide with the 6th pick to get a running back. No receivers. Can't just rely on Justin Jefferson. Need somebody else there, but no receivers. I get it. I like the fact that they addressed the defensive needs. But I'm going to give this a C. This draft was a C. They didn't address the fact that they need wide receivers. They addressed their running back situation too late. 6th round running back, and you don't have one? What's wrong with you? You gonna make Kyler Murray your running back? What else you gonna do? All right, next up. Yeah, so yeah, C. All right, next up is
Thank you for staying to the end. If you're watching this on YouTube, please like this video, subscribe, and also hit that notification button so you can be notified next time we put out a video. If you're listening on any podcast platform, subscribe and hit that notification button, y'all, so you can be notified we put out another podcast audio. And last but not least, hit that share button. No matter what you're listening to or watching it, hit that share button and send it to somebody that you know that would love to watch this episode you just listened to. So once again, thank you for staying to the end, and we'll see y'all in the next episode.